Are bad habits silently sabotaging your growth? It is time to break free. If you have been feeling stuck, unmotivated, or like you're not reaching your full potential, it might not be your goals that need to change, it is your habits. In this video, I'm going to share bad habits that you need to cut off and replace them with good habits so that you can be able to thrive this year. So stay with me because one small shift can create a big result. We all want to grow, achieve our goals, and live our best life, but sometimes the daily habits we do every day hold us back. I know this because I've been there. I used to compare myself with others, I used to isolate myself, which left me feeling stuck. But when I decided to let go of all these bad habits, everything changed. You will feel more lighter and more productive. That is why I decided to share this video to help you let go of those bad habits that might be hindering your growth. Hi there, I'm Amaka, and I'm here to help you live your best life. In this channel, we discuss everything content creation, content marketing, business, personal development with a sprinkle of logs. Do well to check out my other videos. So let us jump right into the video. The first bad habit that is hindering your growth in 2025 is procrastination. This particular habit builds unnecessary stress and it blocks progress. It always seems harmless when you tell yourself, I will do it tomorrow. You are procrastinating, and from there it turns to weeks, and before you know it, you become overwhelmed. To you, it is harmless, but this is a bad habit you need to cut off for you to be able to thrive this year. So, one tip for you to overcome this bad habit is divide these goals into smaller steps. And then for these smaller steps, time yourself. Set a timer for this achieving all these smaller steps. For instance, let's say you want to lose some weight. You are uncomfortable with the extra weight you have. You can decide to be working out every day at a so time, say from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. an hour. Use it to work for 30 days, use it to work out for 30 days or for 6 months. So now you're breaking it into smaller steps, and you have timed yourself that from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. every day, I'm going to work out to ensure that I lose this extra weight, instead of procrastinating and waiting for the perfect time. There's no perfect time, so start now. Instead of saying tomorrow I'm going to do that, tomorrow I'm going to start shooting content, tomorrow I'm going to go to do this that will help my finances, tomorrow I'm going to start saving, tomorrow I'm going to start investing. How about you start today? How about you start with that 2,000 naira that was sent to you today? You start saving with that 2,000 naira today instead of procrastinating, thereby delaying your growth. When it comes to your finances, you know that you don't have any savings, you don't have any investments, and you know that is very bad, because you can have an emergency tomorrow, and which will require you to use funds, which will require you to provide money immediately, and you don't have anything to fall back to. When you don't have anything to fall back to because you've been procrastinating your savings, as in starting your savings habit, how is it how will it survive at that period? So that is why you need to stop procrastinating. That is why you need to start now by setting your goals and breaking them into smaller steps. You can decide that every day I'm going to save so amount of money. That's if you earn daily as a business person. The second habit you need to do away with this year is overthinking. This is the habit of excessively analyzing or dwelling on thoughts, situations, or problems. When you have to replay scenarios in your head so much so that it ends up doing nothing, that is you overthinking. And this particular habit prioritizes decision making. For instance, you want to do something, you want to start a business, but because of you've overthought about it, you've constantly thought about it. Will it work? Are you sure I'm going to succeed? Will people patronize me? Will I have customers? Am I good enough? Can I be able to market this product? Am I able to do this? You're constantly questioning yourself. You've thought it for an unhealthy amount of time. That is a bad habit. How about you just start and see and test for yourself if you can be able to do it? Don't doubt yourself before you start. But before you even start, you've already overthought. You've kept on thinking about it so much so that it has hindered you from making any move. It has hindered you from taking any action. You have a problem. Instead of thinking of a solution, you are constantly thinking about that problem, dwelling on that problem. Or for instance, let's say you send someone a message on WhatsApp and the person is yet to reply you. You start overthinking. You start thinking to yourself, oh, did I do anything bad? Is he angry with me? Should I send the second text? Maybe they are ignoring me. You keep on overthinking something that is nothing. Perhaps the person is so busy that the person can't reply, and the person was like, okay, later I'll go and reply this message, but for now, I am extremely busy and I cannot afford to reply this message now since it is not an emergency. But because of you're an overthinker, you keep on thinking about this, keep on thinking about it, thereby destroying bothering yourself so much for something that is nothing, for something that doesn't make sense. So this is a habit you need to stop that is hindering your growth, because this type of habits can stop you from making decisions that will help you, that will help your future, that will help you grow. Perhaps when it comes to the area of starting a business, or maybe this particular habit harms you when you are dealing with people. If someone wrongs you, instead of you to approach the person, or instead of you to think, okay, let me calm down, maybe this is not how it seems, maybe ask questions first. But first of all, you overthink it. You are asking so much questions that are unnecessary for something that doesn't really matter. So stop overthinking, okay? So one tip to use and overcome this habit is to set a time limit for making decisions. For instance, let's say you want to build a brand. Set a time limit for making the decision so that you don't get to overthink it. When you have a week to start designing flyers and doing everything, working on the operations, you're using that 1 week to think about starting the brand. Remind yourself that done is better than perfect, and inaction always beats inaction. Moving on to the third habit that might be hindering your growth in 2025, and that is negative self talk. You know that little voice in your head that is telling you that you're not good enough, that you cannot be able to succeed. Over time, this little voice will do nothing but crush your confidence and even prevent you from trying. If you want to do something, but because of your that little voice has told you that you can't do it, that you cannot succeed in this thing you want to do, you cannot succeed in this business, you cannot come out and talk confidently. Before you know it, you see yourself not trying. So this is a bad habit that you need to nip. You need to just stop it, cut it off, break that habit. And how can you overcome these habits? You have to challenge those thoughts and replace them. So instead of I can't do it, replace it with I can do this. I am and I'm trying to do this and I'm going to achieve it. I am learning and I'm getting better every day. Affirmations are great tools that you can use. So when you wake up in the morning, even when you're doubting yourself, stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself, look at yourself, eyeball to eyeball. Tell yourself, I can do this. I can succeed. I am confident enough. I am an amazing speaker. I am good enough. Affirm to yourself, okay? Moving on to the fourth habit that is hindering your growth: poor time management. This is a silent growth killer. If you're always busy but yet you're not productive, then it is time to access the way you are using your time. You might feel that the 24 hours you have is not enough for you, but just check. Am I doing the productive things? Am I doing the things that matter? Am I doing things that will help me achieve my goal? Or am I wasting time doing the mundane things, the things that will not give me any results, any good results? So assess the way you use your time. Check the things that will give you the results you want and do them. And leave the things that will not give you any results or will give you less results. Focus on the things that will give you the big results you need. So, tips for overcoming these bad habits. First of all, you need to prioritize your tasks and then have a to do list. In that your to do list, make sure you do the high impact activities first. Those activities that will give you, that need more of your time. Do it first. Do the hard things first so that, you can now, even if other things are the easy ones, you can now do them when you are exhausted. Apps such as Notion can help you achieve this, to prioritize your tasks and plan your day. The fifth habit that is hindering your growth is ignoring self-care. When you ignore your self-care, it can easily lead to mental and emotional burnout. It can lower your confidence and your self-esteem, and it can decrease your productivity. See, it is very easy for you to focus on your work and your goals and neglect your health. So this is a bad habit. Make sure that you are conscious about your health. Make sure you're taking your self-care serious. Sleep when it is necessary, exercise when it is necessary. So moving on to the tips to use and overcome this particular habits. Incorporate small self care habits like exercising, eating well, skincare, take mental breaks. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. In order not to make this video so long, I'm going to share the other 5 bad habits in the next video, part 2 of this video. And also share a general tip for breaking all these habits. So it is now your turn. Can you tell me some habits that you are willing to cut off this year? Write it down and share it in the comment section. I would love to hear from you and I would love to cheer you on. If this video resonated with you, please do not forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe to this channel. Remember, growth is a journey and every small step counts. So I see you in the next video. Remember to live above mediocrity.